Good morning, Estes. It's Netta from Florida Zone 7. 7 lies I tell. From Florida Zone 10A, um, South, Central, West Coast of Florida. I am Netta, your Nesty, your host of Netta's Nest, and thank you for coming to my nest. Just wanted to sit back and chat with you guys a little bit. It's a Saturday morning. I think it's a nice, as we would say, wonderful 80, high 80s today. I'm sure it'll probably get to the low 90s, but we're grateful that it's not 98, 99, 97. I'm glad it's not even 91, because sometimes we have that heat. We have that heat that, okay, I got this heat that I want to do something, and then I have that heat that I ain't doing nothing but sit back here in this chair in front of this fan and talk to my nesties. So I just went out there to the nest and checked my peppers again. Those white flies are relentless. Relentless. They have made more nests all over my leaves again. I would say that it's not half as much because I just went through it real quick. Not even 30 minutes. And unlike last weekend, it took me all day long to clean all my leaves. I'm going to show you my leaves. I did damage. I'm going to say 90% of my leaves, I burnt them up. But the good thing is that I've noticed there's new foliage that's coming through, and also they're fruiting. So I have been giving them a lot of 511. I put a lot of what is it, the grain fertilizer in there. I've been trying to water them. We've had 2 days of torrential rains. Yeah, 2 days, because my husband was complaining they were doing some construction over here. It never, our water never backs up. It never floods. We've been here for 18 years, and the street was backed up over there. I don't know what type of construction they were doing over there or what was going on, but they did something to the waterway and it caused it to back up. We are actually in a no flood zone. So while we had backed up water, I have this idea what they're over there doing. But anyhow, hopefully that will be the end of that, and we won't have to deal with that issue anymore. Um, you can even see the water line, how it flooded. Even with our horrible hurricanes and all that rain that we got, and why all of a sudden they're doing something to the plumage or over whatever infrastructure over here, and now we were all, um, about a foot of water was backed up. It was weird, but anyhow. So I got out there and I cleaned my pepper leaves again. I saw a lot of new peppers. I saw quite a few new foliage. I was also putting up some of my peppers, but just wanted to get out here and share that with you guys. Um, Getting some brassicas out. I also wanted to point out all the brassicas. No, a lot of the brassicas that I started in the late summer or midsummer, I would say 99% of them died. I do have some that I planted from seed in my raised beds that were nice, so I uprooted those and scattered those throughout the nest. And I see one leaning over. I'm going to have to water it, because I looked at one of the bunches of, I don't know if they're collards or mustards. It was like 3 of them in there. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to split y'all up, because we all know whether it's a cabbage or a mustard or a collard, it becomes a very large plant. So I can't have 3 of them sitting up in there. So I put 2 in the green stock, and I put 3 out in the pineapple patch. What else can I tell you guys about that I did different in here? Nugget has eaten 2 more of my sunflowers. I don't know what's going on with him, and it makes me wonder. I'm not even getting started with him. Anyhow, so I'll take you guys out here. I'll point out to what's going on with the peppers. I'll let you see how things are growing, and we'll go from there. So hold tight. So the peppers here in the green stock, I probably need to put These are looking pretty good. They'll be all limped over by midday. I didn't, but see, like right here, y'all know I cleaned all these peppers, and look at this, back on there again. Have the other gloves. So all I've been doing this time is just rubbing them off, but I'm telling you, they're relentless. I don't know what is on these peppers that's so good for them, but they love it. And they insist on trying to house their babies on it. I also found it probably was going to be a horn or one of those single round eggs. Yeah, we flopped him right on off too. I got to be careful because there's little frogs in this green stock and they love to jump. So that's pretty much all I've been doing. But I've noticed since I did give them a good wash, it gave them the opportunity to make a strong comeback. Especially this one. But I tell you, those things are, I'm telling you, they're relentless. And this is all I'm doing. See? But you got to be careful, because even though you wipe it off, you look real close. See them little eggs right there? You got to get rid of those. Ooh, I done broke the whole stem off. So yeah, this is one that I cleaned real good that one week, and it's doing really well. But I see I'm going to check it every week. And you seem like you need to check it every day, because every week that gives them the opportunity to get out here and just, oh my gosh, look at them. And then I was hitting one of them, and they was flying everywhere. I got to put a stick in here and stick you up. Yeah, this was going crazy. Those little peppers up here, and I put some in my eggplant. I don't know what these things are. They hot as all get out. They are spicy. And it looks like I lost a tomato down here. This one's still going. Strawberries trying to. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. Let's see what's going down here on Pepper Lane. I don't think there's any peppers in that green stalk. But here I came through and I looked at a bunch of the leaves, and it's fine. And you see, you don't need to see me. I'm irrelevant. There's a pepper there. I need to take that big leaf down there. And there's another one hanging back here. Here's another one. So yeah, we have 3 on here. And those are more than likely, those are the Charleston bells. Either Charleston bells or the Carolina wonder. Now these are some type of jalapeno right here. But I went through here and I rubbed most of these leaves, because they were having. But you see, I saw there was new foliage coming back here. Got peppers all up here, some new leaves up here. They're struggling. Look at them, all up in there. So, but I have a bucket full of water back there, and I'm gonna give them some 511 because I need my leaves to get healthy. Even though I know I need some fertilizer for the fruit. My fruit won't exist if it doesn't have any leaves for photosynthesis. So, and these little ones here, those are, this is that paprika. And I don't know, paprika and whatever this is that's in there with it, with those long ones. And I was looking through them. I have Joe Nudex, some DiGiorgio, all of them look the same to me. But these are two different peppers in here. This pepper has long peppers in here, and it also has these paprika peppers in here. And that is doing fine. See, there's even some blossoms right there. But this is what I'm noticing. I'm going to pick this off. It won't come off. Anyhow, right here, it has new foliage, but then it has this like some type of discoloration on the fruit, and I've noticed that on some of my peppers. Can y'all see that? See that? And even right here. I don't know if I can show you. Like some brown stuff on there. So, but yeah, and I got this over here. And there's another. Got another bloom. So that's already just a couple of them. Look at all those, and there's a bell pepper in there. There's, oh, I see a nasty leaf. Can't get them all, but I'm gonna try to. Okay, but I'm gonna get this some more support because it does have quite a few peppers on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on here. So 5. So yeah. And I gotta get you another clamp. There we go. That will have quite a few blooms on it. And here's another jalapeno. Now I don't know if these my jalapenos, my jalapenos, my tam ones, but I'm glad they're blooming. They don't look good, but this is gonna be the first flush. But I'm glad that they're doing something, and I got little flowers on them. I think this is a bell pepper. It is, and good. And there's quite a bit going on in here. Quite a bit of new foliage. There's 2 blooms. And see, this is the damage that I did too. Let me show you the damage I did, which I'll take that. This is how I burnt the leaves up. But honey, you saw what I did. I came through and washed all these leaves. But this is the result. There's some new ones here. It's giving it time to reabsorb the sun and photosynthesize so that it can regrow and produce. And that's the opportunity that it was given. And it has some little even the tomato. When I was doing all that, and the tomato got caught up in there and got pulled up, but it's rebrooting. And that's another pepper. And I'm gonna get another stick and put right here and connect these two. I'll connect those again. This is the eggplant. It's just tucked in there. Uh-oh, can I get through here? In this bed right here, in the bottom of this bed is moringa. I told on the moringa plant. It's growing in there. I done pulled so many of them out. It's just growing. Those are fresh moringa leaves that I probably should just try to go ahead and dry. But it's growing in my raised bed right here. Get out of there. Get out of it. Thank you. This one's making a comeback. These are new leaves in here. And there's some blossoms in there. That's another jalapeno right here. This one was full of, had to been attacked again big time. I came over here and did one. Look at that. Did one of them numbers and everything scattered in there. And down here I put this giant Ozark down there February 28th, not down there, but been growing that since February 28th, February 18th, and it's still hanging on. And it's about ball, but it has new leaves on it. Get out of there. Right here, new leaves on it, and it's doing good. I think this is a yellow monster right here, but it's full of blooms. There's 3 peppers on it, and over here in this bed out there, those are doing good. I can't believe that has a lot of bloom. These are all bell peppers. I think I bought all those over there. Bell pepper, banana pepper, yellow pepper. But right here, you see that? And then there's bell peppers back there. And then over here in this little pepper garden right here, majority of them trying to make a comeback. No, that one didn't make it. There's some tomatoes over here growing. Even this little one right here, it was gone. But there's some leaves coming back. It was nothing on there. It done burnt all the leaves up. So with all of that, hold on. The whole lesson in that is to, oh, that's a big old pepper. I gotta show y'all this before I start my ending. Can I get over here? Y'all see that? That one longer than my finger. I try to zoom in when I, oh. Big old pepper. I didn't even notice that. Probably there earlier. So with all of that, you know, check your garden out, watch out, be mindful. Sometimes you can't get out here every day, although I would love to. But I'm going to try to get out here every week just to monitor things, flip my leaves over, find some stuff that's on sale, and just kind of take care of it. And nature will take care of itself for the most part. It will. It truly will take care of itself for the most part. But you will see and you'll watch it struggle, like mine was struggling. So I just kind of washed it off. Anyhow, Nesties, I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming into my home, and thank you for inviting me into your home. Have a great one, Nesties. Thank you for this pepper update.